Hi, Bug.
Hi, Bug.
Hi, Bug.
This is my girlfriend, Alyssa.
And this is my girlfriend, Lauren.
And today we're gonna tell you how to ask out a girl.
The age-old question.
A question on everybody's lips.
People actually always want to know this. And for me, it feels simple.
Oh,
No
does it?
hate.
Oh,
No hate.
okay. Masterclass Alyssa. Let's see it.
Do you want to go out?
What?
Do you want to go out with me to
When?
dinner
Yeah.
tonight? Just kidding. No, I'm making us chicken salad for dinner. But can I bring you some chicken salad for dinner as a date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll like that. That was easy.
Done.
I think the first step to asking somebody out, obviously you gotta set your sights on someone, you gotta like find someone.
Mhm.
And you can find them by going to queer spaces. And you're gonna be like, I'm too young to go to a bar, I'm too whatever. I'm not just talking about that. There are some inherently queer spaces, regardless where you are. You're like, oh, I'm just a little teeny bopper in high school. Join the drama club.
Yeah, go to the drama room.
Do
eat your lunch
improv,
in there.
do art class. And then if you are of age, go to a little gay bar, go to a little drag show, join rec kickball.
There are lots of options, and not all of them, if you're not into nightlife, there are still tons of options.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there are some like extracurriculars that just by nature somehow call out to queer people more. For example, we both do improv comedy.
The most important thing about asking somebody out is seeming confident.
Yes.
And people are always commenting on my TikTok like, how do I become as confident as you? And I am very confident, and I think this is something that Lauren said to me the other day. It's that when I have a negative thought about myself, I do my very best not to vocalize it.
Yeah.
And not to speak it into the world, because sometimes in your head you're like, oh, I'm not enough, or like I look bad or whatever. It's very rarely helpful, unless you need to like vent out all your emotions, to let that out all the time. And also, like, if you're having a good thought about yourself, vocalize that. Say like, oh, I like the way that I look today. Not in like a bragging way, but just like in a like props to myself
In
way.
a self-confidence way. Like truly, the things we say out loud, the effect that has on our brain is insane. Like there are like studies that show what we say is what our brain perceives to be truth. So if you're down talking yourself all the time, your brain's gonna be like, yeah, I actually am a piece of dookie.
And you don't have to like have that confidence immediately, but I'm a firm believer in fake it till you make it.
Me too.
And being confident is an attractive quality. Why would anybody date you if you're not liking you?
I think another way to find little gay people for you to date, make gay friends. Because gay friends have gay friends have gay friends. AKA what I'm saying is, I think AKA what I'm saying is, also known as what I'm saying is, your friends could introduce you to the love of your life.
It's true.
I feel like gay community can be a great way to find other people. And also, you're like, how do I build gay community? Go on first dates with people. Do you know how many of my friends are failed first dates?
A lot of them.
So many of them. It's like we went on one date and we were like, no, this is kind of a bestie vibe. So now I just have a bunch of little gay besties.
Yes. And it's wonderful. I mean, the more gay people you know, the gayer your life will be.
And gosh, isn't it great to be
That's
gay?
huge.
That's huge. You're gay? That's huge.
That's huge. If you approach somebody that you might have a little crush on from a friendship standpoint first, it might be a little easier to ask them out.
Yeah.
Because it's much easier to be like, oh, hey, Lauren, do you want to hang out? Than like, hey, Lauren, can I buy you dinner? Like, I feel like it's, if you want to start things off a little more casual, I think that's totally fine. And like, if you're going to be dating someone, I would hope that there's somebody that you also want to be friends with.
Yeah.
This also gives you a way to like feel things out, especially if I think a big fear in like asking other girls out is not being sure if they're gay. Usually if somebody's gay, they'll find a way to slip it into conversation close to when you meet them, or like the first time you hang out with them.
Or if you're like, I don't know if this girl is gay and we're hanging out, mention that you're gay.
Yeah.
And not in an asking her out way, but like, oh, my ex and I used to do this, or like, God, I love watching Bly Manor, I love listening to Renee rap, I love blah blah blah. Because if there's one thing gay people love to talk about with other gay people, it's their
It's about
sexuality.
being gay, yeah.
Yeah, so like 9 times out of 10, if I tell someone I suspect is gay, like
They'll be like, I love Renee Rapp too.
yeah,
In a gay way.
like I love to mention Alyssa to like people who I think maybe are gay, because then they'll be like, oh my god, my girlfriend and I blah blah blah, and I'm like, I knew you were gay. I think another thing a lot of people get hung up on it is they're like, girls are so intimidating, I'm so scared. You must remember that the object of your affection is just a human like you, who wants to be flattered, who likes to be complimented, who wants to get asked out. Everyone for the most part enjoys getting asked out. Even if they don't say yes, it's very flattering and very nice. And unless they're like a complete douche, like they're not gonna be mean to you about getting asked out. They're gonna be like, oh, no thank you, like I'm not looking for that right now. But they're still most of the time gonna be flattered anyway, and you made someone feel good.
Yeah, and they're not like against you.
Yeah.
Like, they're not like your enemy. Like,
There are very few people who actually like want to embarrass you or see you fall. And if you suspect that this person is like that anyway, don't ask them out.
don't ask them out. The cool thing about like if you're a girl and you're asking out another girl is like you're both gay girlies and you already have that in common. That's like common ground. So like try not to be afraid. I know women are very mystical, but I mean, I think everybody's equally as scary.
Yeah.
So
Someone might think that you are scary.
they probably do.
And you're not, are you? You're just
No,
a cutie who
you're
likes
just
to
a
watch
cutie
this
pie.
video. Are you subscribed?
Ideally, if you're asking somebody out, that's somebody you would still want to be friends with. So if they say no, it's not the end of your relationship with them.
Yeah.
Unless you want it to be. And it's all right. And all those no's, if there are any no's, will lead you to understanding what you want more and what sort of person you're compatible with.
Then for how to actually do it, you see the girl, you're like, I want to ask her out. I think she's so cute, whatever. I think a mistake a lot of people make is they'll go up and do like one compliment. The girl says, thank you so much. And then you leave. No. The way that you need to compliment people is starting a conversation. You don't want to just be like, I love your hair, because then she'll be like, thanks. And then like, what next? So no, like start a conversation. Be like, oh my god, I love your hair. I've like always wanted to blah 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 my hair, blah 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 blah. And then she'll be like, oh, blah 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 blah. Like it needs to be like a dialogue. It can't be like a transactional, take this compliment, here's your change.
I feel like especially on the dating apps, people are like, hello.
Hi, you're so cute. No, oh
Yeah.
my god, you are too. And that's the end.
Yeah.
But if you're actually talking to them, engaging with them, getting to know them, it at least indicates to them that you have some sort of interest in them.
If you're asking somebody out, have a little bit of a plan of what you want to do.
Yeah.
And probably make it something where you can talk and get to know each other better.
Yeah, you don't want your first date, unfortunately, to be a little movie. Unless you're gonna eat before or after, so you can talk about the movie or talk about something.
Yeah.
Like make sure it's something that you guys can communicate through.
There's something so romantic about not having to think about anything at all and having somebody whisk you away.
Yeah.
Because that's so rare. Usually, like, you have to make all your own decisions. But, like, if you're asking somebody out, come up with a little bit of a plan and they'll be like, oh my god, this person's a planner.
Yeah, and be open to change if they're
Yeah,
like, I
don't need sushi.
Yeah. I don't need sushi. You're like, I said acai bowls. Let us know if this was helpful in the comments, and if you have any tips, make sure to leave them below, because I'm sure people will be flocking to the comments to say, but how do I actually do it? Use your best judgment, baby. You are so smart.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye. Goodbye, bugs. Make sure to subscribe and like the video and comment. Hit that bell.
Be brave.
Be brave.